Hello again, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with a little of this, a little of that, and a little of the other. Um, if you're wondering what that noise is, it's my central air. It is hot here today. Oh, it just went off. Thank goodness for small favors. Yeah, it's about like 90 something degrees here in New York. So if it kicks on again, I apologize for the noise, but we do what we do and we try to do the best we can with what we have, right? Right. Um, so that being said, yeah, I've got a couple little things I want to show you. I got some happy mail, and I wanted to talk about something else as well. So first things first, I wanted to show you some little things that I'm working on. Not channel related, but I wanted to show you some projects that I was working on just for stuff and giggles. Also, of course, I hope that all of you are doing really well today. Um, it is gorgeous outside. It is hot as all get out, but it is gorgeous outside. It is summer. Oh, yeah. It's bright. It's sunshiny. You wouldn't know it because I always have my blinds drawn, but so I've been putting my adorable little bag to good use. Um, I love this. I love this bag. And again, I can't thank you enough for sending this to me because it has come in so handy. I love this bag. I love this bag. And in here, I have one of my current works in progress. Woo! I feel like Mary Poppins. This is a scarf, just a simple garter stitch scarf that I'm working on. And it's seriously, it's one of my favorite kinds of projects as far as knitting goes because it is so very easy. And I love how this is knitting up. Now for this, I believe it's 30 stitches across. I'm pretty sure that's my usual scarf width whenever I do a garter stitch knit scarf. Usually about 30 stitches, sometimes 40 if I'm feeling a little extravagant. But I love how this is coming out. Now, I'm still on the same skein, actually. But I think that I'm going to do a second skein because I like my scarves to be really nice and long and full, because what I like to do is I like to fold it in half, and then I like to drape it like this and then tuck these two tail ends through the loop and then have it down to about my waist. That's on average the length that I like to go with. And so I am using, for this in particular, I am using size 10.5 needles. I've got this much left of my initial skein, and I'm using, this is Coffee Shop. How appropriate. Actually, this yarn was sent to me by one of my viewers months ago when the lockdown first started. I got this huge mammoth box of yarn, and I am putting it to good use. So this is Coffee Shop by Premier, and the colorway is Columbia. Gotta love those beans. And it looks really funky like this, but when you knit it up, much to my delight and my surprise, it's just so gorgeous. All that coffee goodness. Love it. Um, and so this is it's a weight of 3, and it is machine wash, warm, lay flat to dry. It is 85% acrylic, 15% wool, 284 yards. I really like this, and I would work with this again. I haven't gone on to Premier to check out the other colorways of their coffee shop yarn, but I'm really liking it. I really am. Um, and it's got like a neat sort of tweed twist to it going on. I dig it. I like working with this. Not sponsored, not affiliated, no, but I always like to let you guys know what it is that I use if you want to duplicate the results. But this I'm rather enjoying. Yeah. Um, so that being said, got my little scarf project here. I'm going to pop this back in my handy dandy bag. Make it all nice and safe and snug. Now another project that I'm working on, also with yarn from the same viewer. I've been busy. This I started yesterday, actually, and this is going to be a gaiter, is what I'm thinking. Now, it's a very, very simple knit triangular piece that I'm currently doing, where I start the row by knit the first stitch, then yarn over to create these little eyelets on the side here. So you knit one, you yarn over, you knit all the way across, and then you yarn over and knit the last stitch. So you're creating eyelets on either side, and then on the other side, you just purl every stitch across. So what I'm gonna do is when this is big enough, when it's big enough to fit over my noggin, I'm going to connect it and then continue knitting in the round, and then make sort of like a collar, if you will. And then I'm going to knit that collar up a bit, in a tube type formation, and then fold it back down. And so I'm going to have this cute little neck scarf, with a collar that's going to be folded down, and it'll keep you nice and toasty woasty. Yeah. So that's what I'm working on with this. Now this, and I've got a bunch more left of this skein. I only started it yesterday. What can you do? This is Lion Brand's Hometown USA, and this is the colorway of Los Angeles Tan. And as far as the specs on this one, it is a super bulky. It's a weight of 6, and it is 100% acrylic. It's 5 ounces, 81 yards. Very, very, very soft. Very soft, very squishy yarn. And the needle size that I'm using for this, size 13. Now they recommend a size 13, so I'm right on the money with that. So yeah, I've been keeping busy with a couple of various little projects hither and thither and yon when I'm not doing projects for tutorials. I might turn the knitted gaiter into a tutorial, but I wanted to experiment first. So that being said, let's get into the happy mail. Woo! Alrighty, so first up, I have my subscription to the Crafty Housewife yarns and fiber arts. Again, not sponsored, but this, I do enjoy it. Now, I haven't done any spinning in a while. Let me just open this up. I haven't done any spinning in a while because I've been so busy with various projects and things. It's always on my to-do list. It's a very long to-do list, but I also get a lot of comments saying, please show your braid, show the braid. Ooh, this is very subtle. It's nice, but it's subtle. Look at this. It reminds me of like an angelfish. It's aquatic, not quite a mermaid. Mermaids are a little boisterous. This is a lot more subtle. This makes me think of like a bottle-nosed kind of fish. Yeah, it's very aquatic. You got a little bit, like a hint of purple and blue and yellow and green. This is very pretty. I mean, it's striking yellow here, but this makes me think of an aquarium. This is so pretty. And I don't want to undo the braid on camera, but this is very pretty. I like this. And every now and then when I do my unboxing for Knit Crate, I do get questions like, oh, could you show your braid? I want to see the braid this month. Well, this is what I got. Now, I don't know, quite frankly, if Crafty Housewives, if they put out like a really big batch where it's all the same colorway for everybody, or if everybody's is different. I have no idea. I should ask. I should. So I have no idea, but I like very much, and that's going to make some really pretty yarn. It is. And so I've got another box, and then we have some more stuff to talk about. Okay, so let me get the other box. All right, so I got this big old box, and this is from Amazon, but one of my viewers, Joanna, messaged me, Joanna from Texas, and I know it's Texas. To those of you like, he doesn't know his states. Also, yeah, my central air kicked on, I'm sorry, but otherwise I'm gonna melt into a little puddle. Yeah, Joanna sent me a message through Facebook Messenger and asked me about my mailing info, and said that she wanted to send me something, and then asked me, you know, what I would be interested in. Just so sweet, Joanna. Thank you. You know, hey, I'm happy with whatever. I mean, I know what I prefer, but beggars can't be choosers. I am not a chooser. Okay? No, 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 no. I always say that I expect nothing and I appreciate everything. And I think that that is a good way to live your life. I do. All right, now I got one side done. And I find that, you know, if you don't have expectations, you're not going to have quite so many disappointments. You know, it's okay to have hope. Totally okay to have hope. It's when you have expectations for things, that's when you run into a bit of a problem. All right, almost there. Trying not to stab myself. There we go. Boop. So, this is from Joanna in Texas. Ooh, ooh, oh, ooh, ooh. Oh my goodness gracious me. We got some Pound of Love. Now I'm gonna open it up so you can see better. Ooh, it was already open. Also, there's a little thing at the bottom. Okay, this is a receipt. Okay. So yeah, both of these are the great unveiling. These are both Pound of Love in the colorway of cherry, I believe. Yes, cerise or cerise, cherry. Yep. And I love Pound of Love. Yes, I do. I have used this for so many projects. I really do love it very, very much. Because you get so much yardage with these skeins. It's nice and soft. It is 100% acrylic. It is 1,000, I was about to say 100, 1,020 yards. Yes. And it is 100% acrylic. They say it's a weight of 4, but as I always say, it's more of like a robust weight of 3, because if you compare this weight of 4 to say like a Red Heart Super Saver weight of 4, this is a little bit thinner. It's also a lot softer. But I really love this yarn. I do. I love this yarn. Thank you, Joanna, so much, because between this skein and this skein, oh, I can make something good. I can most definitely make something good with this. Yes. So thank you so much, Joanna from Texas. I appreciate it so very much. And do I have any idea what I'm gonna make with it yet? No, no. But I'll think of something. I'm good like that. I'll think of something. But that is more than enough to make something really, really spifferific. And I mean, I could probably make, depending upon the stitch, I could probably make 2 shawls. You know, 1 shawl per skein, or you know, maybe like a baby blanket with the 2 shawls. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see. But Joanna, thank you so very, very much. Thank you. Okay, so I've done my WIPs, I've done my Happy Mail, and now I have a little bit of a PSA, a little bit of a public service announcement for you guys. Okay, well, this first came to me I want to say about a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and it didn't make any sense at the time. And I think, based on a comment that I got within the past couple of days, it's making more sense. And I wanted to address the I wanted to address what's going on. It's a little bit weird, okay? So I'm putting it out there, you know, from the get-go, okay? About a week or two ago, I got a message, a comment on one of my videos saying something to the effect of, I'm paraphrasing here, I ordered the kit and it never arrived, with a very angry red face emoji. I'm thinking to myself, I don't do kits. Like, I just do tutorials. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. So I responded saying, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're referring to. Could you please explain? And I didn't get a response back to that comment, so I'm like, okay, weird. You know, I don't like people to be unhappy, you know, for whatever reason, and I just thought this is very interesting. So then just last night I was looking at another comment and it got even weirder. So last night I was looking at the comments on my other YouTube channel, Fiber Spider Games, and I saw a comment that it made me do a double take, quite frankly. I'm paraphrasing here, and I'm not going to say the username who left the comment, but the comment said something to the effect of, I signed up for this yarn club and I didn't get the product and it's a total scam, and that this person is rather angry with the yarn company, but also angry at me personally for putting the ad for this yarn company on my videos. Now, this struck me as rather odd, because the comment was left on my Fiber Spider Games channel, where that channel is not monetized. So I personally don't have the capacity to put ads on any of the videos on Fiber Spider Games. I don't have that capacity. That's you know, not something that I'm capable of doing. So I don't know if this viewer saw the ad on this channel, just my main channel, Fiber Spider, and then commented on that channel, or saw the ad on that channel. But if they saw an ad on that channel, that I have no idea. So this is very interesting to me. Not in a good way. It's very interesting because I am not able to monetize anything on Fiber Spider Games because I have not reached 1,000 subscribers yet on Fiber Spider Games. So I can't even monetize even if I wanted to at the moment. So I'm not capable of putting ads on any of those videos. Now, here's the thing about how the ads work for those of you that don't know. When you reach 1,000 subscribers on a channel, yes, you can monetize your videos. Now, the reason why I monetize my videos for this channel is because I put a lot of time and work and effort, and yes, I do spend a lot of money out of pocket so that I can keep making these videos, and I enjoy it very, very, very much. So to me, it's a way of justifying all of the time that I put in. And so I do monetize my videos on this channel so that I can keep doing what it is that I do. Now, here's the thing. The vast majority of what I do, it's not sponsored. The only sponsorship that I have ever gotten is through Lion Brand. And, you know, yes, they do send me yarn. And yes, they do sponsor certain specific videos that I do. And I've used their yarn for literally decades, and I like their product, some more than others, but I like their product. I do. So that's why I use it, and that's why when I was approached with the possibility of sponsorship, I'm like, yeah, sure, great. It's a win-win. But as far as the ads go, okay, when I monetize my videos here and I put an ad up, okay, I have no control, unfortunately, but I have no control as to what those ads are. It could be shaving gear, it could be car commercials, it could be anything that I have no idea. It could be on random, it could be based on, it could be advertisements based on your viewing history, it could be anything for all I know. I don't know. Now, me personally, I don't see ads on, when I watch YouTube, I don't see any ads because I pay for YouTube Premium, which means that I don't have to see the ads. Sometimes they slip through, but generally, no, I don't see any ads. So, I don't know. Now, so the thing is that if there are ads being played on my, oh, it went off, thank goodness. If there are ads being played on my videos, I don't get to choose what they are. And also, that does not mean that I endorse what the advertisements are. Okay, now the Yarn Club, apparently it's called something to the effect of My Dollar Yarn Club. Now, I have no experience of this Dollar Yarn Club whatsoever. Prior to reading the comment, I had never even heard of it before. News to me. The only subscriptions that I belong to, I pay for, and I haven't had any issue with. The Crafty, Housewife, yarn and fiber arts, which I pay for every month for my yarn braid, and then Knit Crate. That's all. That's all that I am currently subscribed to as far as anything yarny, and I pay for them, and I review them. Sometimes I'm happier than others. For the past couple of months, Knit Crate, they haven't been putting their shipments in boxes, which has me irked, but I did hear in the comments, I do read comments, yes, that they're going to be going back to shipping in boxes. Yay! Somebody's smiling on me. Yay! But if there's a subscription that I join that I don't like, I'll let you know. Like, for instance, Darn Good Yarn. I tried it. I didn't like it. I stated why, and I ended the subscription. Enough said. So as far as My Dollar Yarn Club, like I said, I had never heard of them before. And so I did a little bit of research. Apparently, they have a YouTube channel. Apparently, they have a website. Okay, so then I also noticed on Google that there was a web page. It was a complaint board. And so I did a little bit of looking, and apparently there were a lot of comments, complaints saying, again, something to the effect of that it's a scam, that they've been charged money when it was supposed to be a trial, or they keep trying to discontinue the service, but they're not able to, and they keep getting charged, and etc., etc., etc. Now, I personally have no experience with this service, My Dollar Yarn Club. I have no experience with it. So I can't say personally one way or the other whether it's a scam or it's legitimate, if they're, doing things that aren't good or are. I don't know. I don't know. And the only reason why I'm going on about this at length is because I would like to make it abundantly clear that the reason why I put ads on my videos is because I needed to supplement my income, and I needed to put the ads on my videos here so that I could keep doing what it is that I do. But that does not mean that I am in any way, shape, or form affiliated with what is on those ads. Okay. Whether they're good, bad, or indifferent, I have no control over that. And I did want to go a little bit more into detail as far as the usage of ads and so forth. So basically, there are a number of options as far as monetizing goes when you want to have ads on your videos. And I know that I'm sort of going on about this, at length, but I want to make it clear. I'm always about being transparent. Okay. Now, when you're monetizing videos, there are options. Okay. Now, the advertisements that I show, okay, as far as, the actual ads, for me, it's always skippable ads. Okay. Now, I've said this a number of times where, you know, I put the ads on there, but I would really appreciate it if you guys would let the ad play through, and that way I actually get credit for, the ad playing through. I'm not saying that you have to join any services or anything like that. No, just let the ad play. That would be really great. Um, Now, there is an option also to put ads on there that are not skippable, that they play and you can't do anything about them. I don't do that. You know, I haven't done that, and I don't foresee doing that in the immediate future, but that is an option. Personally, I don't think that that's something that I want to do, because to me, that's invasive. Just like it would be invasive, excuse me, it would be invasive if I put out content where you could only watch it if you were a paid member. I want to keep this free for everybody. And the reason why I'm able to keep this free for everybody is because I put ads on all of my videos. And yeah, I do have them as skippable ads, but I put ads on all my videos. And I would just really appreciate it if you would let the ad play through. That's how I keep it, free for everybody, by doing that. But there is an option, like I said, to put a non-skippable ad. I don't do that. There's another option as well where I could have ads spliced in throughout the video, like every 15 minutes, every 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or whatever. I could have ads spliced in during the course of a video. Now, that's another thing that I have not done, because when you're trying to learn something specifically, not just watch something that's entertaining, but when you're trying to learn something, you don't want to be interrupted. And I respect that. Totally. I respect that. So I don't do that either, where, you like every 5, 10, however many minutes, there's an ad in there. No, I don't. Because if I were really a money grab, and if I were really trying to, get everything out that I possibly could, yeah, I would have, non-skippable ads, and I would have ads interspersed, and I would have paid, membership viewing only. And there are a lot of ways that I could, really try to squeeze as much out as possible. No, I want to make this accessible to all of you guys, because you guys are great. You guys are fabulous. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Yeah, it is. You guys are so supportive and so sweet and so nice, and all of your generous comments, and I appreciate it to no end. And so me doing the ads, the skippable ads, is my way of trying to ensure that I can keep doing what I do in a non-invasive manner. So that is my really long-winded explanation as to why I have the ads on there. Because without your support, and without your viewership and your support and so forth, I wouldn't be able to keep doing this. Financially, there's no way that I could keep spending literally full-time hours on this, not full-time pay. I mean, I can't support myself with what I'm currently making. No, I can't. But it does help. Every little bit helps, and I appreciate it to no end. I really do. But I just want it to be, as always, very transparent and very clear as possible, as to what it is that I do and why I do it, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not trying to bore you with all of these details, but I am trying to be clear, which is also why during my tutorials, I try to be excessively clear and repetitive with what it is that I'm doing, because I would much rather go on to the point of redundancy and be clear than leave you guys hanging and be like, You know, so that being said, this whole thing, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. No, because I'm not a fan of drama. No, I'm not. I am not a fan of drama, and I don't want there to be any conflict, any ill will. Um, to those that, to those two comments, honestly, if you signed up for a subscription and you had a bad experience, I'm sorry. I know what it's like. I've had similar experiences myself. But please do not be angry with me personally and state that I'm going to be facing litigation because I have an ad on one of my videos. I had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry that you had an issue. I hope that it gets resolved, of course, but I had nothing to do with it, though. And I wanted to make that abundantly clear, because there's enough going on in the world right now, and I just want everybody to be safe and happy and creative and thinking outside of the box. I don't know. I'm a bit flummoxed. In case you couldn't tell, I'm a bit flummoxed, because this is not something that I was expecting to read in my comments. But at any rate, listen. So that being said, I want us all to be one happy yarn community together. That's the bottom line, I don't know. Now, if any of you have had experience with this Dollar Yarn Club, you can write it in the comments section down below. Like I said, prior to the other day, yesterday, I had never even heard of them before. But please, let's not make this into some sort of torch-bearing witch hunt or something like that. Because I personally, like I said, I have no experience with this company, so I have nothing for nor against this particular company. This subscription thing, I have nothing for or against because I have no knowledge. So I can't say, meh, or yay, I don't know. I feel like I'm being, I feel like I'm in a position where I don't know what to do. Quite honestly, quite frankly, that this is something new to me. But I mean, I am going to continue on with the Crafty Housewife subscription and with Knit Crate as far as I'm in the foreseeable future aware of. I'm going to continue on with those because I haven't had any issues with those. So, but yeah, I wanted to make this as, sort of like a little PSA kind of thing, because I believe in being transparent with you guys. I believe in being clear with you guys, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I do, and I appreciate it, and I thank you. And I hope all of you are continuing to stay safe and happy and healthy in spite of everything that's going on right now. And until next time, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, stay safe. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody. Have a good day.